So, today we're going to be talking about how to look wife material on social media, how to manipulate men into thinking that you're wife material, how to manipulate men into basically lowering down their guards, into trusting you. And of course, it's not going to be a very loved video. Of course, it's not a good thing, but you ask me the question, I provide the answer. I don't suggest doing it, but I know my audience and I'm just giving you what you want to hear. So, the very first video that I created on this channel was called, I think it was called How to Attract Rich Men Online, something like that. Before that video was created, a friend and I guess you can call it, like, we did this little experiment to see what kind of men it will attract. And it had a lot of success, which is why I created the video. The issue is that video relates a lot more towards sugar babies, sex workers, strippers, stuff like that. Because usually those are the kind of women who don't really look for something long term. They kind of want that, I just want the guy who will spend money on me. Like, I'll be his little arm candy and he spends money on me. If you're looking to be more like with somebody who's more serious, looking to be more wifed up, then I suggest this video instead of that video, because I'll tell you what, the issue with that video is that yes, it attracted a lot of old men and rich old men, but they're not going to look at you as wifey. In fact, a lot of the men's guards will be up because when you have this Instagram that looks a lot more bougie, classy, it can kind of give off an image of a gold digger. It can actually bring a guy's guards up because he's going to look at it and be like, it doesn't look as trustworthy, as in you look like you might steal his money. It's not really something I can explain, but it's very intimidating, and it's a great way of saying, like, listen, this is what I expect. Don't even come near me if you're not going to give this to me. But if you prefer to be more low-key, which is the smartest way, like the absolute smartest way to do things, then I suggest listening to this video, because I always think the smartest way is to hide your true intentions. Like, obviously, if you want money out of a guy, you want to hide that. You don't want people to actually know what it is that you actually want. And when you create this image that's a little more deceiving, that looks more like, look at me, I'm a good girl, look at me, bunch of green flags, they're going to lower down their guards. They're not going to be so worried about, like, whether you're a gold digger. They're not going to try to do all these gold digger tests on you. And it'll just make your life easier, truthfully. So, out of all the videos, I suggest using this video specifically when it comes to social media. Social media is unfortunately a person's greatest tool for manipulation, and you should always treat it as your resume. Like I said before, if you're looking for a man that's healthy and will look at you as wife material, then you need to build up this image of you're an angel and you can do no wrong. A lot of you are losing crazy good options because you're posting half-naked pictures, OnlyFans, memes about, scamming men or about gold digging, and then wonder why a man won't see you as wife material. And I always say, like, your intentions, who you truly are, what you're truly looking for. If it's gonna be, like, if your intentions are gonna be looked down upon. And money is a subject that's always going to be looked down upon. So if your goal is money, then you need to hide that. If you wanna be posting these memes about scamming men and gold digging, create a fake account. OnlyFans, completely change your name. Start a new account. The fact that people are using this on their actual account is crazy, because you're giving out all of your personal information away. For what? You know what I mean? Like, you need to create a fake account and all your dirty laundry you throw there. Okay? But your actual account with your first name, last name, or even if you change it, like I said just before, keep that clean as possible. You are an angel who can do no wrong. That is the image that you need to have if you want people to go on there and see you as somebody who can be taken seriously, someone who can be seen as wife material. That is the image that you need to have. And no, even putting these people in close friends is not going to save you. The only time I would say, okay, open up about, like, scamming men is if you guys come from the same mindset, if she agrees with your mindset. But if she doesn't, do not ever talk about that stuff. From now on, all the people who don't agree about gold digging, you lie to them. You say, I went to therapy, I want to change, I am now an angel, and I will even go date a guy that's 50-50. Tell them how much you wanted to change. I do not care. Do not ever, ever, ever tell people who don't think the same that you want a man to pay 100%, that you expect man to do this, this, and this, because those people will hate you the most, okay? Those people will expose you the most. Trust me. And sometimes those people don't even have any bad, like, intentions for you. Like, there are people out there who do 50-50 and can accept a gold digger. They don't care. But what if all of a sudden this one guy who actually is successful ends up coming up to that one friend who's 50-50 and asks about you? And she randomly says, oh, she loves men with money. You think that's gonna look good? It's obvious that women want men with money, aside from like the super feminists who completely don't care. But it's not a good thing when that's the first thing that a person says. It's also not good if you guys are sitting in a group of friends or whatever, and maybe she makes a joke about how you're like a gold digger or how you were like a snob because a guy took you on like a super expensive date. I don't know. It's not good if she says these things and then a man that doesn't even know you hears that. Because when you hear these things, you automatically judge that person. You get what I mean? And it's just so much better to have this innocent look. Nobody knows what you're looking for. You're innocent and you can just do no wrong. That is the image that you need to have. So let's talk about what you should be posting. First thing, and it's an obvious one, is pictures, videos of you smiling. I don't care if you don't know how to smile. I don't care if your teeth are crooked. Try. If your teeth are crooked, take some faraway pictures and get some braces. But work on that smile. Because your smile is the greatest manipulation. I'm telling you right now, people who smile, they look innocent. They look like they can do no wrong. They don't look like bitch. And that is somebody that you trust. Smiles automatically make you trust that person. And it will definitely lower their guards down because, again, smiles just look more approachable. You know that if you approach her, talk to her, she's not gonna give you faces, be all mean. That's the look that you want to have. You want to lower down their guard as much as possible. Next is adding more pictures of you being in like more innocent locations. For example, if all your social media is just pictures of you being in these expensive restaurants, it's intimidating. If you all of a sudden, start posting pictures, for example, nature, you're in this like summer dress or maybe tights and shirt and you got this like nature background behind you, it looks good. I'm telling you, major green flag. I'm telling you, men will look at it and be like, oh, she looks like she's fun, adventurous, and it gives you a good image. I'm telling you, it sounds stupid, but it works. I know what I'm talking about. Next is extremely obvious, but it's to look as feminine as possible. And it's not even about just wearing always dresses and heels and sandals and whatever. Like, it's also about, like, if you post a picture of you maybe wearing jeans and a sweater, have some jewelry on. Have your nails done in that picture. Have a little bit of makeup on. If you're in that nature wearing tights and a shirt, of course, you're probably not gonna have jewelry on you. But at least have a little bit of makeup on. Have your lashes done, eyebrows done. Like, look like a woman, basically, is what I'm saying. Next, and this is the ultimate green flag, is posting pictures, videos with your family, with your little cousins, siblings, anyone, okay? Anyone that's from your family, it's a good look. And especially if you have a good relationship with your father, wow, that's it. I am telling you, if you post pictures with your father, videos with your father, I don't know, having like a laugh or cooking together or doing whatever, going on a trip, it looks good. That's a major, major green flag for a lot of men when you have a good relationship with your father. And if you don't, then you don't. Find some kind of family member and make it look like you guys are a happy family. It's a very good look and it's definitely going to give you more wife material because you come from a good family. Next is posting pictures, videos of you doing workouts or maybe workout pictures or maybe you at the gym or maybe you going for runs. It could be honestly just a picture of the road and riding 8 kilometers and having the check mark right by it. It's going to make you, it gives you that self-disciplined look. It makes you look like you care about your health, and that's viewed as wife material, so definitely do that. Another thing is posting like healthy meals, healthy like shake that you drink, or even like you baking or cooking something. Again, of course, that's going to give a wife material look. Because if you're eating like all these healthy meals, healthy shakes, it looks like you're healthy, and that's a major turn on. Who doesn't want to be with somebody that's healthy? Especially men who are healthy, they want to be with that kind of woman. That's a great image to put up there. And it just makes you, again, look self-disciplined. Even baking, cooking, again, we all know that's going to make you look more wife material. So definitely suggest it. Now, this one is major. I'm not suggesting it, so don't hate me. But having pictures and videos of you kind of like showing off more of your religious side, if you're religious. Some people unfortunately pretend to be religious, but it's an amazing and unfortunately the greatest manipulation tactic out there, because religious people, we automatically assume that they're innocent, that they come with good values, a good mindset, and just posting like pictures of you at the church, or you kind of maybe, I don't know, like celebrating a certain holiday that your religion believes in, it looks really good. And it's definitely going to lower that person's guards down, because again, religious people are supposed to be innocent people who follow God, who can do no wrong. So I'm not suggesting this. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And this is another one that's also extreme. I am not suggesting this. I'm not suggesting that you guys do this, okay? I'm just doing this video. But it's having this I'm in a charity look. Like basically you can post a picture of a group of people where you guys are in some type of like organization for charity. Like you guys help the poor, or I don't know, but that's a very good image to have. That's the ultimate green flag. Like you are innocent and cannot do no wrong. Like people who are in charity are just good people. And it gives you a very innocent look. Okay, so being part of these stuff is very good, especially how you know how like some people, they have like these trips where people go together in groups and they help others who don't have schools, don't have homes, so they get together in a group and they build those homes and schools and stuff. Being in those, having pictures with that, like having that in your social media, and that like the men seeing that you're part of that you're helping, those people, it's just it's the ultimate green flag. Like that is the fastest way to lower a guy's guard down. Not suggesting that you do it. Next is having pictures with healthy friends, okay? Not ones that drink and party and have slutty IG photos. Having pictures with healthy looking friends, because your circle says a lot about you. And having this image of, look at me, I have friends and I have healthy friends. And maybe if he does ever stumble upon their Instagram and looks at it, they're not out there half naked, and maybe they have like pictures of them graduating, and just it makes them look healthy and good. Again, major green flag, and that's gonna make you look really good. But when you're posting pictures with women who are out there doing OnlyFans, who are out there posting these super like half naked pictures, it will give you a bad image. Like it will kind of be like, okay, well, she's friends with these people, so maybe she's like low-key that. You know what I mean? So if you are going to be posting pictures with friends, first off, it's a very good look to post pictures with friends and not have just you in the pictures. It makes you look more like a human being and more like fun, and you're social and stuff like that. Like you're not someone who only cares about yourself. And just in general, yeah, having healthy friends and stuff like that. Next is to not entertain any man on your comments. You want men to comment so that when a man does look at the comments, he understands there's other men that want you. But he should never know that there's any man out there that's being entertained by you. You want him to be confused and wonder if any of the guys that commented are getting entertained by you. So you treat every single comment as an equal, man or woman equal. You just heart every single comment and that's it. Don't be commenting back. Don't be doing none of that. Like, just let him see the comments and let his mind wander and do, the whole fake scenarios that men do to make themselves jealous. Next is to post gifts, anything that you receive from men, or even things that you buy for yourself. Doesn't matter who you receive it from. Doesn't matter. You just post it. Post it on your stories, and you make a comment where people will think it's from a guy, but they do not know. Okay, even if it's from a guy, you don't want anyone to know. It doesn't matter whether it's from a guy or not from a guy. You want people to see, I'm receiving gifts, I'm receiving flowers, gifts, dinners, jewelry, whatever it is that you're going to post. Even create a highlight for it so that when new men stumble upon that, they understand that other men are gifting it. They in their head, they're going to think, okay, some guy's giving that to her. And they will know when they need to buy you something kind of what you expect. Next is posting stories or posts of you just doing fun activities. Like, don't just make it, first off, it's great when you have like posts about like you doing picnics and maybe being at some outdoor classy place with fruit, sausages, wine. That's a great look and that's definitely going to help you. But also post things where you're doing something different as well, where you're not the type of woman that just sits and eats all day. You're not the type of woman that sits at expensive restaurants all day. It's good to have this image of I'm fun. So even like posting, pictures, videos of you like maybe playing volleyball or maybe even going like go-karting, like little activities like that, it just makes you look more fun and it gives you a better image of somebody who's adventurous, who's fun to be around with. And you definitely want to have that. And another one that I forgot to mention is pictures, videos of you like maybe petting an animal or anything with animals. Obviously looks innocent. It makes you look like a better person that you like animals. So that's another one to add on to that list. Now I'll tell you what. So a friend and I, we opened up this Instagram account months ago. I don't even remember when, but we tested it out where we post like a bunch of pictures of her, like very like just everything green flag, okay? Everything that I suggested in this video basically. And the men that were messaging her on there and the men that she went on dates from there were a lot more quality men. Like they were a lot more serious. Some of them even wanted marriage. Like that's what they were looking for. Like it was just a lot better and healthier and more disciplined men compared to that first video that I, posted where I said you need to be more classy, bougie, and you'll get men with money. Like she had a lot better quality men. Another issue though was that there were a lot more Dusties messaging this account compared to the classy account. I'm assuming because the Dusties see the classy account and they're like, okay, she looks expensive. Some Dusties did try the expensive look and, I guess they're trying their luck. They're going to shoot their shot anyway at anyone, so. But they did try for the innocent girl look, I assume, because they thought, okay, she looks innocent, so this could be an easy target. That's what I'm assuming. But you will have Dusty still messaging you, unfortunately. Another issue is that I realized that there were a lot of men who, I'm not a psychologist, but a lot of men who you consider like narcissistic or men who want control over a woman were messaging this account as well. I'm assuming again because this account gives more of this like innocent look, so they saw it as she could be easy to take advantage of. Maybe she's weak kind of thing. So you do need to be very smart and very careful of what men you give your attention to, what men you go on a date with. And it's very hard to notice too, because again, if a man's like narcissistic or has some kind of bad intention, you're not gonna know until like months later, usually. Sometimes they expose themselves faster, sometimes they don't. So you have to be very smart, even if you do actually follow this advice, and be careful with the men that you're going to be attracting on there. And just a reminder, do not post any drama, any gold digging, politics, or anything with like extreme opinions. Like, do not post it. I promise you, you will regret it. Leave that for your fake account. Create a fake account and have people, either agreeing with you or arguing with you. Who cares? But people are crazy nowadays, especially if people don't agree with your opinions. They're insane. And you don't want to deal with those people. So leave your account, your actual account, as the innocent one that people can just look at and not get angry on, okay? And then the fake account, do whatever you want. Don't post pictures also in like messy rooms. If you're taking a selfie, like a mirror selfie, make sure your room is clean. Don't be having like any, broken door, clothes on the floor, messy bed. You want to look like you're a clean person. You come from a clean environment. You take care of your, surrounding. Have that good look, okay? Don't be in sketchy areas either, okay? Don't be taking pictures in the hood. Don't do that. Another thing is like don't overpost. Obviously, it's gonna make you look like you have no life. It makes you look like you're purposely trying to, like you think that people are that interested in you when really nobody really is that interested in us, unless like it's a person that has feelings for us or is obsessed with us or is jealous of us. But most people don't care about what we do with our lives. So don't overpost. Just make yourself look fun and like you have a life. Anyways, I think that's all that I have to say today. If there's anything that you want me to add on, fix, talk about, definitely let me know. And yeah, love you all.